Hello, weft knitted structures will be presented in this lesson. All knitted structures, according to the knit formation principle, are divided into two basic groups, weft and warp. The weft knits can be composed from three main structural elements, the loop, tuck and float. All known weft knitted structures are divided into four main groups. In the basic weft patterns, only loops are used. Basic weft patterns can be single or double. Single jersey pattern is knitted on one needle bar of the weft knitting machine and is composed from one type of loops. Single jersey is plain and simple, however, knitted from fashionable yarns may have attractive appearance. Single jersey knit is unbalanced, therefore it tends to curl up. Rib pattern is knitted on a double needle bar knitting machine and is composed of the face and traverse wales in turn. Rib pattern can be knitted in different pattern repeat. If the number of face and traverse wales is different, the technical face and technical backsides look also different. For knitting of the purl structure, two needle bars of a weft knitting machine are required. The purl structure is composed of the face and traverse courses in turn and can be knitted in different pattern repeat. If the number of face and traverse courses is different, the technical face and technical backsides look also different. Derived weft patterns are made by adding wales of the basic pattern between the wales of the same pattern. Knit miss pattern is derived from the single jersey and can be knitted in different pattern repeat. Interlock is the most popular derived weft pattern, composed of two rib structures inserted into each other. In such structure, each course is made of two yarns laid in rib knitting principle. Interlock structure can have different pattern repeat. Fancy weft patterns are made on the basis of the basic or derived weft patterns and can be composed of loops, tucks, floats, additional yarns or their parts. Lace, sometimes called as open work pattern, can be knitted only on the weft knitting machine by transferring loops from the needles to needles. Press-off design pattern is characterized by loops of different length and can be knitted only on a weft knitting machine. In weft knitting machine, inlay yarns usually are laid on all needles in a horizontal direction. Inlay yarn is used to change design or properties of the knit. Intarsia pattern is knitted by joining wales knitted of different color yarns according to some shape. Weft fleece pattern is knitted on a single needle bar knitting machine and is constructed of the ground yarn and one or more fleece yarns. Terry pattern is knitted by laying two yarns, ground and terry. The terry loops are longer than the base loops and situated on the technical backside. In the tuck stitch pattern, three different elements are used: base loop, tuck loop and tuck. Different number of tucks can be formed on the same tuck loop. The double tuck stitch patterns can be knitted on the basis of rib and interlock patterns. The popular double tuck stitch patterns are double cardigan and double half cardigan. In the plaited pattern, at least two yarns are used: the ground yarn visible on the technical backside and the plaiting yarn visible on the technical face side. Plaited structure improves functionality of the knitted fabric. By using patterned purl structure as the base structure and different colors of the ground and plaiting yarns, it is possible to develop very interesting colored patterns. Plaited pattern can be plain, as it was shown in the previous slide, and patterned when the ground yarn is laid on all needles and the plaiting yarn only according to the pattern, as it is presented in this slide. Jacquard pattern is multicolored structure in which different loops are knitted from different color yarns. Double full three-color jacquard structure and knit are shown in this slide. On the face side, colors are situated according to the pattern and on the back side as full courses of the each color in turn. Another variant of the double jacquard is shown in this slide. In this case, collars on the face side are situated according to the pattern, and on the back side, loops of two collars are situated in both transverse and longitudinal directions in turn. Double weft knitted jacquard structures also can have very fashionable construction, as it is shown in this slide. Combination of different patterns into one new pattern allows to obtain new design and new functional properties of the fabric. The popular combined patterns presented in this slide are made of the rib and different number of single jersey courses combination in one pattern repeat. Thank you for your attention.